Hey, what's going on, everybody? RJ back with another video. And if you like this video, if you like the videos I put up about wrestling, of course this is another wrestling video, give it a thumbs up. And I'd really appreciate it. It takes 2 seconds and it's a really great way to support the videos and support what I'm doing here. So I'd really thank you guys all that do that. And leave a comment, tell me what you think about the video, what's on your mind in wrestling in any way, you know. Um, this video is about Monday Night Raw. Now, in my opinion, Monday Night Raw has gotten better and better the last few weeks. I mean, people have been, complaining about WWE products lately, but in my opinion, Monday Night Raw was great. I mean, the last 3, 4, 5 weeks of Monday Night Raw and the last 3 weeks of SmackDown have been great, in my opinion. There's not really anything to complain about, which I guess that's why a lot of you guys are not happy, because a lot of people just like to complain about a lot of things. But I think it's been great. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that the Daniel Bryan versus Antonio Cesaro match a few weeks ago was a fantastic match. I think that the match we saw, I mean, they're giving the wrestlers more time. The matches are lasting longer. They're not just like 5-minute matches like they have been in the past. And that's a big factor to me of what makes a good show. I mean, you get longer matches, you get better matches. There you go, And I think that wrestling as a whole has just been so much better, not because RVD's back, but because of the matches that RVD's put on himself. I mean, those matches are great, And I'm not saying just because RVD's back, the shows have been better. The shows have been better either way, but the RVD definitely helps, with the matches he's had. Randy Orton versus RVD versus Christian on SmackDown last week. Fantastic match. I'm kind of shocked that Christian won it and all, but it was a fantastic match. Now, this week on Raw, we saw the Randy Orton. Is it a heel turn? I'm not quite sure on that, but it's definitely a heelish thing to do. But at the same time, you're talking about a guy that on SmackDown, shook their hands and went out. He's been Mr. Shaking Hands lately, so I'm not quite sure if Randy Orton. I'm not going on the limb and saying Randy Orton is heel now, but I think that this Money in the Bank briefcase might be the start of something I've been waiting for quite a while, and that is the Randy Orton heel turn. I mean, when you think about it, it's not exactly a face kind of thing to do, to let two people get attacked by the Shield when you're, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess, sometimes. But people were saying, oh, it's a guaranteed heel turn. I mean, I would hold off on that just yet, because, I mean, Randy Orton's kind of at that neutral zone, in my opinion, right now. Because, I mean, he RKO's both of them, which, something that I expect Randy Orton to do in a situation like that. So I don't think that Randy Orton is full-out heel yet. I think that this briefcase is leading toward a full-fledged Randy Orton heel turn, which I am one guy that is so happy if that's the case, and I'm so looking forward to that, because Randy Orton as heel, in my opinion, is one of my favorite heels of all time. It's just his whole character. He's just better as a heel. He looks so forced when he's out there being a face, and it's just not something that he should be doing. He should be heel. He likes being heel. I like watching him as a heel. I'm sure all the people I know like Randy Orton heel better than face anyways, but any Randy Orton's better than no Randy Orton, though, as far as SmackDown goes, because God knows they need him on that show. But Monday Night Raw was great. The whole Triple H, Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon angle, I don't know exactly where that's going yet, but I do like the fact that they're giving us tidbits every week, and we all know it's clearly leading to something. Now, what it's leading to, I mean, who knows? I'm hoping it leads to Triple H getting back in the ring. I know a lot of people don't want to see Triple H back in the ring much. Oh, he's getting older, blah, blah, blah. But I'm one of the guys that like watching him wrestle. So I hope it leads to something like that. Now, as far as the whole Brock Lesnar, CM Punk thing, I mean, Brock Lesnar just looks like such a big guy compared to CM Punk, and he is. But I don't know if that hurts or helps, CM Punk in the long run, because Brock Lesnar is so much bigger than CM Punk, And next week we have on Monday Night Raw CM Punk versus Paul Heyman. And before I even get into that, did you guys think it was funny when you saw Brock Lesnar on the mic? I mean, this is why we need Paul Heyman. That's why he asked for Paul Heyman when he came back to WWE. That's why Paul Heyman's back, because Brock Lesnar demanded Paul Heyman. And I'm glad he did, because Paul Heyman's just a great heel. He's just a great heel manager. He's one of the best managers of all time, in my opinion. But did you guys see the horrible mic skills that Brock Lesnar, if I can talk myself, has? I mean, he's entertaining, though. You got to admit. I mean, he says, he's the beast and the best, and who can really argue with him being a beast? That's for sure. He's one of the most dominant guys. He's probably the most legit guy in that company. Not gonna lie. I mean, you could name anyone on that roster in a real fight, Lesnar would lay him out. That's just the way it is. I mean, he's legitimate, like he says. But I think it was great when he told Paul Heyman just to say something stupid. Go ahead and say something stupid, and that was hilarious. I don't know if that was part of. If that was planned or not, I'm guessing it wasn't, but it was very amusing, and I'd actually like to see Brock Lesnar do a little bit more talking himself if he's going to do things like that. Now, as far as the CM Punk versus Paul Heyman match, now that is going to be a very interesting concept next Monday, because let's face the facts that, the steel chair shots and stuff, I mean, clearly CM Punk's going to go in there limping or something. But there's going to be some type of thing. It's not going to be a legit match, let's be honest. But I'm very curious to see what happens. Maybe Curtis Axel comes out there. Maybe it's some type of jump, some type of mugging. Now, who knows what's going to happen. But it's definitely going to be interesting. So everybody definitely needs to check that out next Monday on Raw. Cena versus Daniel Bryan. I find it very interesting that Cena and Daniel Bryan have this feud going on, and then you watch E's Total Divas, and they're just hanging out all the time, because they're both dating one of the Bellas. So I mean, it's kind of weird for the WWE to do that, in my opinion. But clearly, I think Cena's going to win that. I don't see Daniel Bryan winning. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't, man. It's just one of those things. Let me know what you guys think, though. This video is running long enough. I could go on for a long time here. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up if you could. Talk to you guys later. Everyone have a good day.